Going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika, and with a tag created by the one and only James Colwell, and it's called the Neighbors Tag. So I wanted to do that, child. So here we go. It's 10 questions. I'll try to get them down in my description box. So if anybody wants to do them, I'm not going to tag nobody. I'm just going to say you can do them if you want to do them. So everybody tagged. Anybody that feel like they need a video who is participating in Jumpstart January 2016, here's a good tag to do if you want to do it. So everybody tag. You tag. You tag. Everybody tag. Question number 1. Do you have neighbors to your left and or your right? Yes. Question number 2. Are your neighbors friendly? They are now. Are your neighbors your age? In this neighborhood, when I do neighbors, I'm going to be talking about the people to the right as well as the left, which is going to seem like to y'all I'm saying I'm doing it opposite, but yeah, I'm actually doing it right. And the encompassing neighbors, around us, because I live in like a circle. So in that circle, it's a composition of all ages. You got, I got neighbors that's old, it's got me 20 years, and then I got neighbors that I've got them by maybe 10 to 15 years. So it's kind of it's an even mix of people over here, okay? Do your neighbors have children? Yes, they do. Are your neighbors of a loud or quiet nature? Depends, because I live amongst a lot of white folks as well as a lot of Mexicans. So it depends on the time of year and what's going on. Sometimes they can be quite loud, and sometimes, it's like, a nursing home around here. Do your neighbors watch your videos? I actually found out that a couple of them have actually found me on the YouTube, and they are watching. Do you communicate with your neighbors? Yeah, I talk to them. I'm not that bitch to go over there and sit down and have a conversation with you. But if you catch me getting out the car, or I'm sitting out in the yard or something like that, and you start a conversation with me, of course I'll talk back. I'm not funny like that. What set of television neighbors remind you of your neighbors? To the right, I would say, she like Walona from Good Times. She always popping over and inserting her damn self. And to the left of me, I got neighbors that act like Archie Bunker. Take that how you want it. That's the truth, okay? Do you consider yourself a good neighbor? Hell yeah, because I mind mine. I stay to my own business, and if I can assist you, I will. But I ain't, I live over here on this plot of land. Y'all live over there on y'all plots. That's how I see things, okay? And number 10 is tell about an interesting situation that involved your neighbors if you dare. Child, that's a story time. But interesting situation was oh, okay. I can give y'all one without giving y'all the story time that I'm gonna upload. I had one of my more elderly neighbors. Lord bless her heart. She used to always lock herself out of her house. Now, how she managed to do that, I don't know. She got a greenhouse out in the back of her house, and she's one of them people that just, she provides neighborhoods with tomatoes, cabbages, cucumbers, stuff like that. She green thumb, she really into her gardening and stuff like that. In fact, she helped me get my tomatoes growing this year, and my lemon tree, she helped me get it together and everything. But anyway, she had this habit always leaving, locking herself out of her house. And most times she had to call her son, who has a spare key, to let her in. She did have another neighbor that lived on the other side of us that had a key to her house. That lady moved. She got too old, and her family moved her into a retirement facility. So that was her best friend. They had been living beside each other for I think they told me some 40 some odd years they had been over here. So now she had to call her son, and he stayed like maybe 30 minutes away. But unfortunately, at this time, her son was out of the country, y'all. Her son was out of the country, and she's sitting up there, and She done left her house. She done went out there in that bag to get some tomatoes, so she say, and went back to open the door, and she had unlocked herself out of the house, and her son out the country, so what's she gonna do? Y'all, this lady was over there stressing and panic because we think she just upset because she can't get in the house, right? So we ready to call, Papa Lock, any damn body. Somebody might be able to assist her, somebody to get her doors over. Well, no, she was really panicking because she got a pot of beans on in her house. And she done left her best friend in the world, Smooches. Smooches is her cat, y'all. She done left Smooches' ass in the damn house with the fire on low. So we trying to figure out why is she panicking. Finally, she tell us that. And y'all, this is where, and this is why I'm going to give y'all a story time today. She gonna say, now, it's about 6 of us neighbors that have come out our homes and trying to help her, okay? We pulling on windows and everything, you know what I'm saying? We don't even care if we set off her alarm if she got it on. Police come, they can at least get her in a house, maybe. Now, it's myself and my 2 sons and 2 of the Mexican ladies that live down the street, one around the corner. We all converging out trying to figure out how can we help her, because we don't want the woman's house to burn down. We don't want nothing to happen to a cat in the house, maybe get by the fire, get burned or anything like that. We want to help her get in the house. Now, she gonna look at us too, at the 3 of us, and say to us, can one of your sons maybe matriculate the window to get it open? At that point, y'all know I'm instantly fucking mad, right? Okay? Because you got about 6 or 7 other motherfuckers out here or the Caucasian persuasion, but you ain't asking them to get their kids or them to maneuver their way in the house. You automatically looked at me and the Mexicans and assumed that our kids or us know how to get in your house. No, bitch, we don't. The shitty part about it was she asked us that and we felt offended. I don't know how offended they felt because they didn't say nothing. But y'all know me. I said something. I said just because I got little black boys don't mean they know how to break in your goddamn house. And my kids ain't finna break in your motherfucking house no way, because the first time they do it and you see that they can do that and some shit happen to pop off later on, you gonna want to come to my house with the bullshit. At that point, I'm mad and I'm walking out because, bitch, your house, you and your cat can burn up. Fuck you, okay? But she didn't, what happened was the very person she did not look at, which is, I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wanted the ones to watch my video, but let me put it this way. He's a very prominent person in the city. Very, very prominent. How about his boy went over there, climbed up on the damn tree, got up to the 2nd floor of this woman's house and got in her house. White boy at home from some Ivy League college up north. He broke into her house and did it, y'all. He did it like that's what he do for a living. She later on, after things settled down and she was able to get in her home and stuff, she did try to leave a note in my mailbox apologizing to me, and it's all good. It took me a minute because I had to I had to tap into me some Jesus, because I really was offended by that, because, we all out here as neighbors trying to help you get in your house, because we don't want your shit to burn down, and we don't want nothing to happen to your cat. You understand what I'm saying? Because, bitch, you need us, okay? But out of all the people standing out there, the people that you came to, that's been out here trying to figure out how to get you in your house, you gonna assume that my kids and this woman here kids, because of their nationality and the stereotypes that we are as blacks and Mexicans have over our heads, you assume that our kids could break into your damn house. All that was doing was setting my boys up, and possibly her boys, to later on if something was to happen, you would be running to them, or running to my house or her house with the police saying that my sons can break. No, bitch, fuck you. Her house ain't close enough to mine for mine to be affected if her shit would have caught on fire. And I'm telling y'all, that's the reason why the story time gonna come up. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly why I act the way I do about that. But I was very offended by that. She did get into her house and everything, but I had to get that bitch together, because what you not gonna do is you're not going to put a stereotype that don't belong to my kids on mine. Now, I don't know what Miss Spanish Mexicana was going to let you do with hers. But see, I'm a mindful bitch, and I pay attention. And I noticed that out of everybody out there, because by now we have a gang of neighbors out here trying to assist you. Out of everybody, you picked my two boys and the Spanish kids to ask them to break into your fucking house. But you got these white boys out here with their shirts off looking like trailer park trash, and we ain't nowhere near the trailer park. But you ain't think about asking none of them little motherfuckers to break in your house. You thought about my kids, okay? And like I said, Spanish Mama Cedar and them might not have had nothing to say, but this black bitch right here did. And when I said what I said, I walked off with my eggs, because what you not gonna do is set them up for failure. But y'all, I done went in a rabbit hole. Let me come up out of it. That is the neighbors tag. Again, I will put those down in the description box below. So if anybody want to do them, you can do them. And I will give y'all a story time today concerning why I act the way I do with my neighbors. It's a story behind this shit. It's a reason why I be ready for these bitches. For real. But in the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. I will see you all back here for the next video. Peace.